Hello and welcome to Marcella's Bowl of Comfort. Today I'm going to be preparing a beef sausage, vegetarian bean, and potato casserole. Come on, let's go get started. Okay, first we have our cast iron pot. I prefer cast iron because the food tastes so much better when you cook it in cast iron. I have that on a medium heat, and what we're going to do is add 4 tablespoons full of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, while the extra virgin olive oil is getting hot, I'm going to finish cutting up my sausage, and I prefer to cut my sausages and my vegetables on an angle because to me it gives your dish a much better presentation. So we're down to our last sausage, and you see how it looks so much nicer when you're cutting it on an angle. Okay, now the first step to our recipe is we're going to put the sausage and celery into the extra virgin olive oil because you want your celery to get translucent and you want your sausage to be cooked very well. Here we go. We're going to add in our sausage, and I'm using beef sausage, but for meat lovers you can use any type of sausage you want. Okay, and now we're going to put in our celery. The reason why I added the celery in because celery gives the dish a nice flavor, and the reason why I'm putting the celery in a little earlier than my other vegetables is because sometimes celery takes a little bit longer to cook, and I want my celery to be translucent, and I want my beef sausage to be cooked well. Okay? Now, we're going to give that 20 to 25 minutes. And while your celery and your sausage are sauteing, you should be boiling your potatoes. Your potatoes, you'll boil them for like 20 minutes. You can use 3 to 4 medium-sized potatoes, peeled. You can dice them or you can quarter them. And you want them to cook 20 minutes because you don't want them soft. You want them to be firm so that they won't break up in the pot. Okay, now I want you to see, now that our beef sausage has cooked and our celery has cooked, now we're going to add in our dry ingredients first. Now, what I have incorporated in this bowl is a pinch of fresh ground black pepper. Fresh black ground pepper gives you more of a flavor, and it's not like the pepper you buy in the can in the stores. This has much more flavor. I also am going to add half a teaspoon of fresh red pepper flakes, and the pepper flakes is going to give it the heat that we need. And also a half a teaspoon of thyme and a half a teaspoon of parsley. Now we're going to incorporate that. And we're going to fold this up nicely. And oh, I wish you would hear the smell of the vegetables and the olive oil and the sausage and the celery. Okay, now at this point, we're going to stop and we're going to add our vegetarian beans. Okay, now we're going to add our 2 cans of vegetarian beans to our celery and our beef sausage. Okay, and we're going to fold. Oh, the aromas. I cannot wait until this is done. You people must try this. You must try this. Okay, now what we're going to do is add in our vegetables. I said the suggestion is you should use 1 medium red or white onion, 4 cloves of chopped garlic, and 1 stalk, 2 scallions, which I have done in this bowl. And now I'm going to add it to the beans and sausage. Okay? And we're going to get all of that in here. The reason why I'm putting in these vegetables in last, because you don't want them to be too withered. You want them to have a nice texture. Now you just fold that on in there. Oh, look at this. My boyfriend is gonna love me. Now this, you cook it until it bubbles. Once it bubbles, then we'll simmer it for 10 minutes. At this point now, once it starts to bubble, then we're gonna add our potatoes. Hello and welcome back. Now we're gonna add our final ingredient to our casserole, and that is the potatoes. As I told you before, the potatoes had to cook for 20 minutes. You don't want them to cook too long because you don't want them to break up in the pot. Now what we're going to do is not stir, we're going to fold. We're going to fold the potatoes into our casserole. And then what we're going to do now is allow this to simmer for 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready. See you back in a few. Hello and welcome back. Okay, our casserole has been simmering for 10 minutes, and now we're ready to plate. Oh, this looks so good. This is what you call real comfort food. Okay, I'm plating it up for my family. And now, honey, I want him to taste this. Honey, come here. This is my honey, Doyle, and he's going to be our first taster. Okay, my love, let me get you a little potato and sausage. Now, wait. Okay.
This is great.
Okay, I'll see you right back. Hello, and welcome back. I want to thank all of you for watching, and I wanted to give you a few suggested toppings. You can sprinkle a little extra virgin olive oil on top, or some chopped up scallions, or even some Parmesan cheese. And for you vegetarian lovers, you can also take advantage of my recipe. You can omit the meat, and you can use fresh vegetarian beans versus canned vegetarian beans, or any kind of beans that you like. And for you meat lovers, you can use any type of sausage that you want to use. You know, this is a very comforting dish, and when it's raining outside or you're feeling a little blue, you can curl up in your favorite place with your favorite blanket, with your favorite book, and you can enjoy Marcella's bowl of comfort. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you the next time.